Hey, fifth graders, welcome back to school. We are redoing theme once again. This will be our last day of theme. I thought it would be a good idea to come back with something that we know. So we are coming back and doing the escape room that we left off with from December, just before we left. So we did levels 1 and 2, and you are going to be doing levels 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 today. 1 and 2 are already done for you. You just have to do level 3 if you want to be done for the day. So if you want to be done, you just have to do level 3. If you want to challenge yourself a little bit more, you can do level 4 and 5. Remember that a theme is the main message of a story. It's usually what the main idea of the story is. So what the author wants you to learn or know, broad idea about life, usually not stated, it must be inferred. So if we're looking at our checklist today, you're going to go into Schoology. You're watching the video right now. Then what you're going to do is you're going to go into Google Classroom. And in Google Classroom, there are going to be 3 other tickets to the escape room. One is going to be the ticket number 3, which is going to get you into the 3rd room, which we are in right now. You need to follow them in order if you're going to try to complete the whole escape room. So if we're looking at our classwork, this theme escape room one right here is the one where we are plugging in our codes, and we'll come back to that one in a little bit here. But if we're looking at, we are starting in theme level 3 because we passed level 1 and 2. And you're going to be clicking on the PDF. And you're going to be wanting to go through, so this is Q1. Remember, we have from Q1 to Q4. On our paper, Q1 would come first. That would be your first digit that you're going to plug in. Q2, Q3, and Q4 are our options. Now down at the bottom for Q number 1, whatever you got for answers in Q number 1, if I got the answer of C, then that would tell me that Q number 1 is whatever the dice are. So you got to add up the total of the dice to figure out what the code is in the end. So you're going to have level 3. That's all you would have to do today if you wanted to just be done for the day and you didn't want to do the full escape room. If you want to do the full escape room, level 4 and level 5, you won't have teacher's help during that. Okay, that's on your own. If you do complete level 4 and level 5 and make it out, you need to keep those codes and bring them back to school with you. So keep level 4 code, keep level 5 code. If you return to school with the full escape room completed, I'll give you some type of prize, okay? Now for you to break out of each room, you need to be writing down kind of a log like this. So I have a level 1, and I have it into 4 quadrants. Notice my Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4. Now for Q1, I had the answer of B. Q2, I had the answer of D. Q3, I had the answer of A, and Q4, I have the answer of C. It might be a good idea to pause the video right now and write down this code from level 1 that we figured out from last couple weeks ago before we left for the Christmas break. So your code for level 1 to get out of that room was 3142. Now I'm going to explain it to you how you came up with that code. So my first one was B in Q1. If I followed B around, that's where I got the digit of 3, okay? And so far, if I follow D around on this one right here, it would come to the answer of 1. So if I followed this squiggly line around, it would come to 1. Now, if I followed A around, which was my Q3, A around for my Q3 was 4. So if I followed A around all the way, that's how I got to my 4, and the very last one I got A2. So write this digit down. This will get you out of level 1, 3142. We are starting on level 3 today. Okay. Now level 2, this is how you solved level 2. If you are in level 2 from last week, I had for Q1 the answer of A. So that means if I was looking at my graph, I'm following it across, A is the answer of 2. Okay. Now, if I'm following my graph for C, which is my Q2 answer, is C. So I'm looking at C, well, halfway in between 4 and 6 is 5. So that one is 5 for Q2. Now, Q3, I got an answer of D, and it didn't give me what the answer was. It just told me that it was between 0 and 2, so I should have came up with the answer of 1. And the very last one that I came up with was B. So if I was looking at B here, I can see it's the answer of 7. So my code for level 2 to get out of that room is 2517. Now these are important. I'm going to hold on to these for later. So make sure you are writing this down for level 1, level 2. Now remember a theme. You're looking for the main idea of the passage. Okay? So for level 3 is what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to be looking at these dice. You're going to have to total them up. So not a very hard task for that one. Okay? Level 4, you're going to be looking Q1, whatever shape that it is, whatever you get for an answer. Let's say you got C, it'd be a diamond, so Q1 would be a 2, right? So you'd have to match the shape with what the digit is. Okay, now level 5, I gave you guys the hard one for level 5. Okay, now you have to infer that this smiley face plus this smiley face equals 8. So you got to do some little bit of critical thinking skills for that one. Okay, it's not going to be an answer of 8 for D. Okay, you got to kind of work backwards. Now you're going to be using this one here, okay, to give you what the next one will be for your mathematical equations. So now let's go to the identifying theme, okay? And this would be in your Google Classroom. Remember, it's going to be in the theme escape room. We are going to go from level 1. We're going to get past level 1 and past level 2 and into level 3. So I'm going to show you how to do that. Here's your mission objective. Click Next. Level 1, now that's where this comes in. This very important Q1, 2, 3, and 4. Notice my answers at the top. B, D, A, C, and I came up with 3, 1, 4, 2. So I'd plug that in. 3, 1, 4, 2. Next. Okay. Now I'm on to level 2. Okay. For level 2, I need to plug in 2517. So I want you to do that. 2517. Okay. Now we're on to level 3 where we would begin for today. Now for level 3 is what you're going to do is you're going to notice this is the code sheet, okay, to get out. But you're going to have to go back. You're going to have to go into the level 3 PDF that's in your Google Classroom. Okay, once you pass level 3, then what you're going to do is you're going to go back into it, plug in the code, and then you would get to level 4. Okay, level 4, same thing, is back in your Google Classroom, and so is level 5. Okay, good luck, guys. I hope you guys escape.